So we are back to wrap up the grand finale of the Mage Rage Derby Draft Derby Contest, sponsored as always by our friends at Airdrie Stud and Mage. We talked last week about Baeza getting into the Derby trifecta. Now that mare has got good magic, Mage, and Baeza from her first handful of foals. So what other family would you want to get in on the ground floor? $25,000 live foal stands and nurses fee for the 149th Kentucky Derby winner from the best blue hen brood mare of our time. Go get it done. Go arrange that mating. If not for this year, then for next year. Go to airdriestud.com to learn more about Mage and the rest of the stallion opportunities on that roster. Okay, so thrilled to be rejoined by my posse here as I see Michelle fade away. Michelle, you is on a train going to Philly, so she may be in and out. But I'm happy to introduce the champion, Samantha Perry, analyst, TV host for Gulfstream Park. Our man about town, Dan Tordjman from America's Best Racing. Didn't get a break this weekend because John decided to enter Sandman in the Preakness. And, of course, my co-host, Jon Green. Hello, fellows and ladies.
Hello.
Yo.
What's up, Joe?
What's going on?
Bring the energy.
It's a busy time for all of us, Dan.
That's right.
All right. Let's go over the standings one more time. As if she wasn't blessed enough to be an Oklahoma City Thunder fan, our friend Samantha Perry won the contest despite not having the Derby winner at 51.75 points. She did have journalism, ran second. John did have the Derby winner, but couldn't sustain that early lead, is at 41.7. I finished third at 29.75. Michelle Yu was fourth at 26.75, and Dan was last at 17.275. Go ahead, John. Talk all your shit. He's here right now. You've been talking shit this whole time without him here.
Well, listen, I was always taught when growing up that you prepare for success and then you let luck run you over. And Dan, I don't think that was necessarily the case. I think we woke you up, actually, if I remember correctly, to remind you of the contest. And then you were like, okay, I asked some friends what they thought, and they were like totally, catfishing you and giving you horses that were like running for claiming races in Sunland Park and stuff like that. But go ahead. I don't want to misspeak. Was that pretty much the gist of your preparation?
Yeah, I mean, I want to give a shout out to our digital team, Mike Curry, Patrick Reed, and really, they put in the work. But what I didn't realize they were doing was sending me a list of horses that they didn't like. So when I came on the show, and the confidence said, "Oh, here we go, Michelle's perfect time."
Michelle's time.
We're piling on Michelle,
piling on Dan about what a crappy job he did.
Your segment is up. You're on.
Go ahead. If you got any insults for Dan, this is the time.
I gave Dan a compliment. His horse ran second in the Peter Pan this week. I was so proud of him. Was that your first horse to get points?
I think Captain Cook might have been my only horse who got points. Well, actually, didn't
I gave you Brodeur, and Brodeur got 5 of your points.
Got me like a half a point.
Again, a guy who was sabotaging you.
Well, you were like, I don't know who to pick. Is there any horse left that's in the Derby? And I was like, yeah, well, we're running this horse in the Tampa Bay Derby.
Ouch.
That's a poor impression of you, because I think you actually had 2 fingers up your nose. But
no, I know. I had 2 up the right nostril.
There you go.
But no, look, let's just move past this. Let's just put it behind us. I want to congratulate Sam for winning. I didn't know there were roses involved. I might have tried if I knew that there were actual prizes involved. Roses,
right?
Maybe next year.
Look at that. And I love Sam's comment about when she got the roses. I thought I had a stalker.
You're not the only stalker on this show. I think you're in the clear. Anyway, I would say that preparation is key, but if I recall, Sam did the contest at the beach.
Sleeping.
On a Monday, right?
I was awake. Yeah.
With your dad's Speedo in the background? I thought we were going to get a reprise of that. Where's your Pop?
Pop is in bed. He got a hip replacement surgery. Yeah.
No. Can the Speedo still fit?
He said that there's not a lot of room right now because of the swelling. So he didn't want to.
Can we at least get just the Speedo on? He doesn't have to be wearing it, but can we get that? Can we get that on? And we understand that Michelle brought a surprise guest as well.
And so everybody's favorite, Zoe Cadman, is in the house or in the train.
Hey!
In the train.
So, I mean, Michelle, I kind of feel like you should have gotten bonus points because the West Coast horses did run 2-3, and overall the West Coast really showed out on Derby Day. But that's not how this contest works. Reactions from finishing fourth.
Well, sucks to be me. I guess sucks to be me.
Sucks more to be Dan.
I mean, I feel like, the heckling has been.
Me said I didn't run last. I took home a check.
Yeah.
That's right. Fourth in a 5-horse field.
Yeah, I was
Just
going
like
to say
California.
typical California fashion. There were 5 entries.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost black type. All right, it's almost black type.
You just missed getting black type. That's right. You were so close. So close.
I would say this though: if we continue on, we should continue to the Triple Crown. There might be more points on the line.
Well, that's a whole different contest.
Well,
Wow,
I'm in the lead then, right? I'm the only one with points so
That's
far.
right.
Yeah, that Peter Pan second.
Oh no, they
Well,
accumulate.
the Derby,
They don't-
Derby
they don't
counts,
get to
and the
score
Derby
scores
counts
right
too
now.
as a Triple Crown. Dan, let me explain to you. The Triple Crown is actually the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness.
3 races.
And yeah,
No. We wiped
All right.
the slate after the Derby. That's it. Well,
Dan, you're a good sport.
Absolutely.
Sam, you're a champion.
That's
Tell
right.
us how
He's
it feels.
used to losing, so he has to be.
Okay,
a
all
good
right.
sport.
what are you talking
Enough.
about? What else have I lost?
Poor Dan.
your self-respect is what she's saying.
So
I think that's what she's
I mean, you
Oh,
finished
my God.
fourth. I realize I'm the only other person who did worse than you, but you finished fourth. You didn't even do well.
Right.
You are the only
He's right.
person. You are the only person I can beat up on. I did better than you.
Just
It's
punching
fine.
down.
You guys might have to have this out in person at the Preakness.
All right.
Well, she's already
Sam.
talking crap on Baltimore. I don't know if I
We
don't
can-
like that. I don't. I'm.
We can race on the porta potties.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. And the rest of the 3 of us get to throw beers at you.
That's right.
I actually like that idea.
That's actually
I'm
next
down.
year. Next year's
You guys have
challenge.
insurance, right?
Next year's
There you
challenge.
all right.
This is the last
It's
year
like-
they're going to have them, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's hear from the champion before we wrap. Sam, you're on your way to the OKC game later tonight. Going to be a pretty distant second, I think, to the thrill you feel from winning this
It
contest.
is actually, yeah. Nothing can compare to this. No, it's like you won the war, but you lost the battle. I would have rather journalism won the Derby. So my future bets, then that would have secured my finals tickets games, paying for that.
All right.
That just means you got to load up
Yeah.
on
Did you
Saturday
utilize?
That's right.
in the Preakness.
Did you utilize the Preakness the
Yeah, I put
early
50 to
wager?
win
This is
on
11 to
journalism
1 for that.
with that. Yeah, so that worked out good.
Oh,
There
Yeah.
you go.
okay.
So
So you're in
Sam,
good shape still.
If people wanted to send you tickets and/or money, is there a crowdsource
Yeah,
or something
I
like
could
that?
I could send my address if anybody has
Venmo?
Yeah, please send your
Venmo,
home
Cash
address.
App, yeah.
All right. If she hadn't had a stalker before, we're going to create
We're gonna
one.
create one.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't send me anything before 10 a.m. I'm not awake, please.
All right.
All right.
Well, we appreciate all of you guys for jumping on and doing the contest with us, being such good sports about it, especially Dan with the relentless mocking from John. I got your back, buddy. Hopefully you'll be back next year, and we can turn the tables. Samantha Perry, Michelle Yu, Dan Tordjman, see you guys at the Preakness. Thanks for the
Bye.
time, guys.
Bye. Thanks, guys.